Hey, good afternoon, Twitch, and welcome to part 2 of my Ken Caden's stream of Horizon Zero Dawn. So, just before we get back into it, let me just recap where we were before. So, obviously, Aloy's grown up as an outcast, has then decided she wants to be part of the tribe. So, trains for years and years and years to become eligible for the proving, where she can basically prove herself to become what's called a brave, basically like the tribe militia or whatever. Well, hey, good afternoon, Lucas. How you doing? Just about to get started on Horizon Zero Dawn. Just a wee recap of where we were before I jump back into it. So, managed to become a brave. As soon as I did, I get attacked by these cultists in wooden masks or whatever, thrown off a cliff, and I've now reawoken. So, oh, bear with me just a moment. I think my feed's gone. I knew there was always going to be some sort of technical issues. Let's see, does this work now? No, this is not good at all. How you doing anyway, Lucas? Right, fingers crossed I have fixed this. There we go. So let me just move over to the game screen. There we go. And let's get started. Should really have upgraded to a PS4 Pro and probably a faster hard drive, but you know, PS5 is coming out at the end of the year, so there's probably not much point in doing anything with this now. Actually, probably should have loaded all this up before I even started the stream, but you know, brand new to this, so every day is a learning day.
Saved me. They must have found me before I bled out. But why is no one here? Where am I?
So where we left off yesterday, just woken up from my adventure getting thrown off a cliff and getting woken up inside this cave. I've lost my focus, which is obviously the key to actually survive in this game. So let's go find it.
My clothes. Good. But where's my focus? It's here. Okay. Am I inside the sacred mountain? But only matriarchs are allowed inside. I don't see my bow here.
Right,
Or the damaged focus, the one I took off that killer. Where are they?
So this is interesting. Obviously,
I'm picking up some kind of signal.
The metal world, as they call it, is forbidden to this tribe, but already we can see inside the sacred mountain there's some of this tech being used, so I wonder why they're keeping it hidden from the rest of everyone else.
Looks like the ruins I fell into when I was young. The Nora didn't build this place. The old ones did. But why? There. With the rest of my things.
Where? Ah, okay, here we go. conveniently lying on the floor to pick up again. Just in case you forgot that was a bow, that is a bow.
Now, what can you show me? Ah!
All commanders, halt excavations and proceed at once to the mission point. Avoid all contact with Nora savages, but if you are seen, kill every witness. Target imaging attached. Do not fail.
Target imaging.
Who says I'm like other Nora?
They saw me through Owen's focus. How is that possible?
Then make it quick. I'm heading in. Hold for identiscan. You need to stop listening to Ted and start listening to me.
Where's this from? And when?
So clearly all these old school, Stone Age, Bronze Age type civilizations are all some sort of front for the advanced technological cities that are probably in all these mountains.
Aloy, you are awake.
You brought me here?
Quickly, you must follow.
To where?
To the place where you were born.
Let's find out who I really am.
Are you saying I was born here? Inside the mountain?
It is easier if I show you.
It's another of my favorite video game traits where if you run,
Why did you bring me
you
here?
run too
seems
fast, you
you were
walk
dying.
too slow,
To
so
die
it's just
near
a
one's
constant
mother is sacred.
stop and start,
Lots
waiting
of
for
fun, of
this
course, but
NPC
get
to
aside with
take
me.
you where they want you to go. I should probably actually listen to the
Is
dialogue
my
here.
mother here? Am I going to meet her?
It's complicated. Please, just follow me.
Wonder if we're looking for some sort of Genova style
Does my mother look like me, but with short hair?
creature
I
here.
don't see how that could be. You were not born of a woman, Aloy. The mountain is your mother.
What? What are you talking about?
Come.
This one's gonna get interesting.
What is this place?
The Great Chamber, where All Mother slew the Metal Devil and gave birth to you. Aloy, the Proving Massacre was just the first of many disasters. The war party we sent after the killers was ambushed and slaughtered.
But what does that have to do with where I was born?
My hope is everything. This is where we found you. We heard your cries, came to look, and there you were.
Just lying there?
Yes,
So for all you know, I
And
was
came
in.
from behind the door.
So I could have been born
always
by
that
a
is
woman.
what I have believed.
You don't know
That
that.
you came from the womb of the mountain. A gift from All Mother herself. But others, like Lansra, feared that a darker power put you here. Not a gift, but a curse.
But this isn't a goddess.
Aloy!
It's a door. With people behind it.
A piece of metal. Clearly with some electronics and hydraulics behind it.
Hold for identiscan.
The goddess speaks.
Just like the woman I saw.
Error. Alpha registry corrupted. Identity cannot be confirmed. Entry denied.
No, no. Please.
Aloy, All Mother spoke to you, as if she knew you.
Were you not listening? It didn't recognize me.
Because of corruption. The goddess's own words. Surely, if you heal this corruption, she will see you clearly.
So you get IT on the
how
phone,
would
they'll
I do
fix it
that?
by the,
You said you've had
let me know
visions
the end of the day.
of a woman with short
Wonder what the
hair.
SLA is on this.
The killers came for me because I look like her.
But their power is overwhelming. Is there no other trail to follow?
Owen. He was one of the outsiders. The night before the proving. The killer saw me through his eyes. He lives in Meridian.
So you will have to leave the sacred land.
I've been an outcast all my life. Why not an exile too?
Shh. There is another way. Come, and we will make it so.
You said the tribe was on the brink of extinction. What happened?
After the massacre at the Proving, a great war party was sent after the killers. Less than half survived.
How was the war party defeated?
The killers do not fight alone. Somehow they have a power over the machines, corrupting them, driving them mad.
So the killers got away?
Yes. And now the only plan my sister matriarchs can agree to is to sing the Hymn of Atonement and beg for All Mother's mercy, as though she would not want us to help ourselves.
Then, what's your plan?
This was my plan. To show you where you were born and loose you to follow the destiny All Mother intended for you. The other High Matriarchs are waiting for us. Let me do the talking.
It is done?
Yes. I showed her. Sisters, the goddess spoke to Aloy. Told her to heal the corruption.
Ha! But how is she to do that?
She will have to journey beyond our sacred land.
A seeker? If the goddess spoke, it must be so.
You would name this thing a seeker?
Sister!
For once, Lansra, join with us.
This will be your sin, not mine. Send her seeking, and may she never be seen again.
This game seems like a very good anecdote for why religion's a load of shit.
Aloy,
And where a lot of prejudice seems
by
to
the
come
holy
from in
grace
this
of the
world.
one goddess, we hereby anoint you a seeker of the Nora tribe.
No barrier can now stay you from
Fear
your
of the
sacred
unknown.
task.
Simplify things.
May All Mother protect you and sustain you. Stay true. I will make ready for the hymn. Our hopes lie with you.
Tirsa, what's a seeker?
You are. And here is your mark. In times of great need, the High Matriarchs may anoint a seeker, a worthy brave sent forth to accomplish a great purpose. no matter where that purpose might take her.
Even beyond the borders of the sacred land?
Yes. And with the right to return when you are done, or as the need arises.
Right, let's start this pilgrimage then.
So I can go anywhere at all. No restrictions.
Even to forbidden places, like the tainted lands beyond All Mother's sight, or the ruins of the metal world.
I see.
She's well excited about the metal world. I'm pretty excited about the metal world.
Why are the ruins of the metal world forbidden?
They are blighted places, Aloy. Dark and wicked, like the children of metal who built them. When they rebelled and tried to murder All Mother, her wrath leveled their cities, but could not cleanse their sin. Their ancient spite haunts those ruins, ready to ensnare anyone foolish enough to enter them.
But I've been in a ruin. It looked a lot like the inside of All Mother.
That cannot be so.
It is.
Then, this is something beyond my understanding. I will trust you to reveal the truth.
There's clearly a metal world is quite close to where Aloy and the rest of this tribe all reside, so surely someone else in the tribe at some point has at least gone to the metal world just to as a reconnaissance mission, if nothing else, you know?
Why are the lands beyond Nora territory called tainted?
Is it not obvious? Our land is sacred. We live in sight of the one goddess, All Mother, source of all that lives. Beyond her sight lies a vast fallen land, spiritually tainted. That is why it is against tribal law to leave. But the Seeker blessing will protect you.
Have there been other Seekers?
There have, but they are rare, and most who set out are never heard from again.
Was Rost a Seeker?
No, not a Seeker.
What are you not telling me?
This is not the time, Aloy. Perhaps another day.
What was done with Rost's body?
I'm afraid there was very little left to recover. But what there was, we buried at the place where he raised you, with flowers on the grave.
Thank you. So many have suffered. Is there anything I can do to help?
What is most important is for you to fulfill the purpose All Mother has intended for you.
I don't know what that means any more than you do.
Then you must find out. If, however, you sense that part of your purpose is to help the tribe, by all means do so. I have no doubt you will find people in need throughout the Embrace.
You said the Nora sent a war party after the killers.
Yes. But it was ambushed and overrun. Very few escaped alive. And most that did were wounded.
Do you know where the killers went?
No. But you could ask Varl, one of the braves guarding the gates of the Embrace. He survived the ambush. He would know more.
Let's go
I
then.
should be
Let's
on my way.
start this pilgrimage.
From here, you must go to the gates of the Embrace. Speak to Varl, and he will point the way to Meridian. If any Nora tries to stand in your way, Aloy, make sure they know you are a Seeker.
Oh, I will. Thank you, Tirsa, for all you've done.
May All Mother bless you and watch over you.
Purify the
Okay,
machines.
so where do we start?
Cleanse them of corruption.
We will soon begin.
Talk to Resh,
Purify your hearts.
you war chief.
Soon we will beg forgiveness for the sins that brought such misery on the tribe.
The outcast girl.
Goddess, please.
So she
We are
survived
your
her wounds.
children.
Of course I did. I'm the bloody protagonist.
She saved
I'd
many
die that
lives.
easily.
The tribe is lucky to have
On a
her.
cutscene at least.
Hear our prayer.
It's not letting me save. No, that's fine.
Aloy! Aloy!
Teb?
All Mother be praised.
Ignore her.
You're alive.
Continue the report.
I heard the rumors, but I didn't know for sure until I saw you just now. I'm glad to see you're okay. And you're even wearing the tunic I stitched for you. I'm honored.
What sort of rumors did you hear?
That you were wounded. Expected to die. And then, High Matriarch Tirsa insisted that you be allowed to heal inside All Mother. Huh. That caused a stir. Only matriarchs are allowed to enter the mountain. But you deserve the honor. The survivors had told everyone how you fought to save them.
I wasn't the only one to fight.
No. They spoke of Bast and Vala, too.
And Rost, the man who raised me. He fought to save me, and he died for it.
The survivors didn't speak of him, but I remember him. He was there that day when you saved me. I remember he stepped in front of you when my father started yelling. If by dying he saved your life, Aloy, I don't think he regretted it.
I need the gate opened.
Ross was also a good kind.
Do you have any idea how dangerous it is out there?
I need to pass through.
I spent the last, what, 16
You'll have to
years
talk to Resh then, up on the wall.
outside
He's
the
the
gates
new
of
war
this
chief.
tribe. I'm sure.
I'm not sure.
Sure,
he'll
I know
help
more
you.
than anyone how dangerous it is outside.
What's the danger in the embrace? Are the killers still there?
No. They're long gone. The war party went after them, but the killers slaughtered them. They have some evil power over the machines. They corrupt them, make them fight at their side.
And these corrupted machines, they're loose in the embrace?
Some have broken through. And from what I hear, it's even worse outside the embrace. Believe me, this is no time to go traveling.
Why wouldn't Resh help me?
Well, he says mean things about you.
That's
That
because
I'm a
he's
motherless
prejudiced.
curse, an outcast, that sort of thing?
Yeah. I wish he hadn't been made war chief, but Sona disappeared after the ambush. They say she went after the killers all by herself.
Who is Sona?
Sona was the tribe's war chief, but she went missing after the war party was ambushed. You probably saw her at Mother's Heart. A tall, lean woman with dark skin and long white hair. Her daughter ran in the proving, but she died.
Was Vala her daughter?
Yes, she was. I liked her.
So did I. What are you doing here with a bow and spear, Teb? You're a Stitcher, not a Brave.
Most of our braves are dead or wounded, Aloy. Someone has to defend Mother's Watch, so I thought I'd help out.
Good luck
I
to you.
should be okay. Just as long as I don't try to run any brave trails, right?
I should be on my way, Teb.
Be safe, Aloy.
Okay, let's go see what this bastard's got to say.
I need the gate opened.
Since when has any outcast's need been my concern?
Since I'm a seeker. Oh, there we go. That's the option right there.
Since I was anointed a Seeker. Now open the gate.
You, a seeker? Have Tirsa and Jezza gone insane? Bad enough that they let you run in the proving. But to nurse you back to health inside the sacred mountain? No wonder a curse is upon us and children lie dead under cairns of stone.
How can you be so heartless? I fought beside those children, shoulder to shoulder and back to back. I saw them fall.
If even one of them had been true Nora, they would have put an arrow in your back.
Why have
Resh,
you not done it
come
then?
on. Silence! I am your war chief.
And I am a Seeker anointed by the High Matriarchs. So open the gate, and I will be on my way.
The sooner you're gone from here, the better.
What was that?
That's not good.
The demon! Sound the alarm!
That's also
By the
not
gods,
good.
what's it doing to them?
Taking control.
Brace yourselves! What have you brought on us now, you motherless curse? Kill them, Braves! Kill them all! Braves, ready yourselves! Today we fight a curse, a demon! Oh, Mother, give us strength!
I want to climb back up there and
Gotta get in position.
arrow it from safety.
Here it comes.
Attack!
Oh shit.
Watch the Striders! It's driven them mad!
Deal with this bastard here. Shit. Oh no. There you go. One guy left. Oh, no ammo, that's not good. Oh, that also ain't good. Right. Oh, I don't want to die. I don't want to die. Okay, there we go. Out of it.
Faithful Braves, aim true!
Oh, why am I going right through the bloody...
How'd you do it? Show me. You made them obey you. How? This. You did it with this. It's connecting to my focus. Then I could use this. It's worth a shot. Couple loops of wire. Looks like it'll hold. I just need to test it.
Aloy, how did you do that?
I have
You
no
killed
fucking clue.
that demon. Pulled its guts from the carcass.
The way it controls other machines. I think I figured it out. But I need to test it on a machine.
Plenty of striders along the path to the gates of the Embrace, I guess.
Exactly. And the gates are where I'll be headed anyway. I need to speak to Varl.
I always knew you were different, Aloy, but
But what?
I think you're a blessing from All Mother. No matter what Resh says.
Thank you, Teb. But I have to go now.
I know you do. And my thoughts go with you.
Thank you, Ted. Right, let's go loot all these motherfuckers.
I want that gate.
Stocking up.
Oh yeah, I should probably get some more medicine, seeing as I absolutely bled myself dry there. What's up here? Well, we crate. Get all this stuff. What have I missed? Guy over here.
Be gone, outcast.
Oh, I don't want to speak to you. I want to fucking loot this guy. And loot your whole village, I guess.
Save these for the trail.
Right, let's take a wee look. I've got 6 skill points. Fucking brilliant. So what have I got? What are the new ones? Balance aim. Okay. Low profile. Critical hits deal more damage. That sounds probably pretty decent. Doesn't unlock anything though. What else have I got? Additional national reserve. You know what? I'll go for that just because I think I'm going to be stocking up on health quite a lot. 3 left, so. Yeah, let's increase our stealth. We've got 1 more we can do. Light speed attacks. Light speed attacks, here we go. Let's just have a look at what else we've got. Resources. I don't think I really need to pay attention much to these. Oh, I do have a treasure box. Let's take all these. Ammo. What have I missed there? Oh, these guys. Crafting. Modify. Let's modify some of these. So. I actually don't know what the modifications do. I don't think I was ever given a tutorial on that. Oh, we look at the machine catalog. So corruptor. So weakness to tear, tear, It's all on the heat core, okay. So I should probably add some tear damage to my weapons, I guess. Bow is probably the best shout, so let's yeah, we'll add this tear coil, and we'll add, I don't know what the handling does. What have I got here? I just thought, no modifications available, brilliant. I've only got one modification for this, so I might as well just put it in. Plus 25% fire. Yeah, let's add the fire. Look at my quests. I don't have any side quests at the moment. Right, let's have a wee wander and see what this corruptor thing does.
I need to find a machine and see what this device can do.
Let's get to this trader as well and see what we've got. So, let's that's not what I wanted. I just want to kind of look at the stats and see what kind of gets done. Outfits, that's okay, so that increases stealth. X, oh okay, so the two spears there at the bottom is for melee. There's stealth again. This adds some elemental resistance. So I might as well go for something. Need to watch your lens for that. So let's will I go melee or will I go let's go Nora Protector. Let's just go for an additional. Let's equip this now. Of course, I get the opportunity to upgrade my weapons as soon as I modify my weapon, so that's fucking good. I don't know if I really need much more. I know I didn't have any. Oh, there we go. I can craft some tripwire stuff now. Let's increase our ammo here. Okay, override a strider. Let's have a look.
Rob! It's your sister, Olara!
Don't care about you just now. Campfire discovered. Oh, there it is. Let's quick save. And let's have a nosy for this strider. Don't let myself getting wet.
Striders.
Right, okay, so
I can test the override device on them. Should go in quiet. Nice.
use them as mounts.
Okay, here it goes. Come on, come on. It worked.
Oh.
There we go. That a boy. That's more like it. Yeah! 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 Ride! This Strider is fast. This beats walking.
We are fit. There we go.
Riding all kinds of machines. Probably can't ride them all, but I might find a use for them.
This is brilliant. Die, motherfucker. Oh, I can climb mountains with this guy as well. That's cool. That is also incredibly useful. Whether it's worth my while going back and showing off my new toy. Come on. Down you get. Let's go. Why are people? Oh, okay. Why are people shitting themselves? Like, I'm pretty sure no one in this world has seen somebody riding on one of these guys before. They should be like, what the fuck, by the way.
Sounds of fighting.
Watch yourselves! Bring it closer! Closer!
Varl, I take it?
Am I seeing things? Or were you riding that Strider when you came through the gate?
What's up?
I was. It's hard to explain.
I imagine so. Strange times we live in. We who've survived. I recognize you, of course. Aloy, the outcast who won the proving. I'm glad to see you survived your wounds.
High Matriarch Tirsa said you might know the way to Meridian.
The capital of the Carja Sundom? You seek exile?
No. A traitor named Olin. The Matriarchs made me a seeker so I could go after him.
Huh. Well, then you should head north to Mother's Crown. If you make it, talk to Maria. She'll point the way.
If I make it?
The trail is dangerous. Ever since the War Party massacre, our lands go unpatrolled, and our borders unguarded. We have no war chief to lead us.
Isn't that Resh's job?
Ugh. Only because Sona went missing. I'd go after her myself, but she ordered me to hold this gate with my life. And so I have.
You said the trail is dangerous. What sorts of dangers?
Almost too many to name. The killers are still out there, and somehow they've corrupted the machines, spreading madness.
Yes, I've seen it myself.
Bandits, too. Cutthroats who snuck across the border to prey on us. The word is, there's a camp in the metal ruins upriver.
Sounds like I need to craft more arrows. You said I won the proving. How did you know that?
I spoke to survivors. They said you fought bravely, as did Bast. And my sister.
Your sister
Oh,
was
shit.
Vala? I'm very sorry. I liked her. I think we might have even become friends. If we'd had a chance.
Thank you. She died saving others. There is no better death.
You said the war party was massacred. How?
When word came of the attack on the Proving, War Chief Sona assembled a war party to give chase. But in their haste to get vengeance, some braves broke rank and raced ahead, straight into a trap. A pack of crazed machines, seething with corruption, fell upon the braves and savaged them. War Chief Sona led a countercharge and destroyed the machines, but by then the killers were gone, and our losses were extreme.
You said War Chief Sona is missing?
Even when the war party was massacred, she wouldn't give up the chase. She called for volunteers and went after the killers.
You didn't volunteer?
Of course I did, but Sona denied me that. She ordered me to see the wounded back to the Embrace, and to guard this gate, to guard the Embrace with my life. That was days ago, and since then there's been no word from her.
So there's no way to know if she's alive or dead.
If anyone could survive out there, it would be her. Sona's prowess is legend, an unbending spear to measure ourselves against.
Sounds like she sets a high standard.
Ugh, you have no idea. She's my mother.
I should be on my way.
Aloy, before you make the journey to Mother's Crown and beyond, is there any chance you could search for Sona? The tribe needs her leadership. I'd go after her myself if she hadn't commanded me to hold this gate at all costs.
Where was she last seen?
The War Party massacre site. A wooded hollow across from Devil's Thirst, on this side of the river. You might be able to pick up her trail there. Now, she went after the killers who attacked the Proving, who killed those we love, who tried to kill you.
I get it, Varl. I'll see what I can do.
Okay.
May the goddess protect.
Right, so what have we got here? That's level 12. This is good. I like games that give me an indication of when I should be doing quests. So this is a level 12 quest, so let's we'll make this the active quest just now. Don't want to get ahead of ourselves and end up dying, because even that last battle was hard enough.
My whole life. All of it in the Embrace. The world just got bigger. But also more dangerous.
Where's my boy? Here he comes. Let's go. Who are you?
Are you all right, Hunter? Were you injured when the war party was ambushed?
Not exactly. And I'm not a hunter, or a brave, or anything really. You shouldn't even be talking to me.
Well, whoever you are, you're hurt. What happened?
My name's Kren. I thought I'd have a go at the trials at the hunting grounds over the rise, you know, hone my skills. It didn't go very well.
You got injured at a hunting grounds? How?
Well, I was aiming for a canister on the back of a grazer, and my bowstring snapped, and I tripped, and... forget it. It wasn't pretty, okay? I just wanted to train a bit. Hunting grounds are perfect for that. They offer trials, which are like challenges, and they give you marks if you accomplish objectives or beat certain times. The keep is up there on the hill, just to the north. Talk to him to do a trial. I'm sure you'd do better than I did.
Why did you say you weren't anything at all, and that I shouldn't talk to you?
I stole a bow, okay? And got cast out. This was before the Proving, so now I can't even fight for my tribe in its time of need. I have to live in the wild by myself, which is why I wanted some training. Honestly, I'm just glad the Keeper would talk to me. I think he might be in exile or something. He doesn't seem to care about the laws of the matriarchs.
Things aren't exactly going your way, are they? Is there anything I can do to help?
No. I'll be all right. My father always said All Mother had a plan for me. Before he got run over by a strider, anyway.
I need to get going, Kren.
All right. Be careful. Especially if you're heading north.
Okay. Begin the hunting trial. So this is a level 8. So you know what, we'll keep it simple. We'll do the the quests in the level order that they should be done. So I've got a level 7 quest just now. I'm level 7, so we'll do that now. and then maybe later we'll go back and do the other stuff. Oh, come on. I don't want you to kill me. I just wanted to walk past you. That's not good at all. Oh shit. What's happening here? You coming for me? Fucking is as well. Fucking watch it, you prick. Right. There you go. That was very silly of you. And now look at you.
That was worth it.
Oh, there's a fish. Give me the fish. There we go. Stealth swimming. My kind of swimming. Let's grab some more. I want ridgewood, I just want more herbs and stuff. Plants to heal myself with. Got a turkey. What's he up to? Got a wild boar over there as well, yeah. Let's head to the massacre sites. Stock up on some of this.
These will keep.
What are you up to? Okay. All cool stuff. Okay. I'll probably give it a miss to now. Maybe I should go for... Right, okay, so... The hunting bow I've got just now, is that... That's why I make sure I've got this right. Okay, so it is actually the same, exact same one. Right. Got a sharp shot bow, that's cool. See, I might as well, I'm only missing one. Might as well wait till I can get one of the rare ones. I feel like there's not really much point in me buying any common stuff at the moment. It just feels like a bit of a waste of time, you know?
Is that a corpse next to it?
There's danger ahead, girl.
Danger for you, Outlander. This is Noraland.
Yes, yes, yes. Trespass is forbidden on pain of death. Strange phrase, the pain of death. See? This one's in no pain at all.
Who was he?
A thief, slaver, a killer. The kind that give honest killers a bad name.
Farrell told me there would be bandit ambushes on the road.
Well, it's not all good news. They don't always come to you. Most dig out a camp, and there they'll sit like spoil on meat.
Unless someone does something about it?
I like you. Follow the trail of smoke on the other side of the ruins. I'll be there.
Resource satchel is full. How do I increase my inventory allowance? Okay. Right. Maybe I need to buy it, I guess. Alright. Oh, here we go. Increase resources satchel. Oh, this doesn't actually take that much. There we go. So let's we'll do that now. On our bow quiver, tripcaster ammo. Easy. This is brilliant. I didn't realize I could do this. Yeah, might as well upgrade where I can. Ridgewood metal shards, you know, that's pretty easy to come by. Like, I feel like I don't really need much of these, but I might as well go for them anyway. Actually, you know what? I've got one outfit. I got like 3 outfits, a couple of weapons. I don't have. I don't think. What's that? 3 of 5, 3 of 5. What's the traps? 3. I mean, I suppose. What's this? Travel. Fast travel. Oh, okay, so I can get fast travel packs. That's cool. Oh, that's fine. So I can. This is just a long way of crafting. I didn't realize I could literally craft anything, like potions, traps, and ammo. That's cool. But we'll upgrade the traps as well. Although that's actually quite frustrating. Metal vessel. Potions is actually what I wanted more than the. Ah, yeah. Well, fuck it. Right, where am I going?
Oh, my focus is picking up some kind of signal. Maybe I can scan it.
Right, what am I scanning? Oh, okay, what's this? Unknown signal.
That signal. Where is it coming from? The air was getting thick. Been waiting for rain. Those ruins. That must be Devil's Thirst. A city of the old ones. Of the metal world.
Oh, what's that over here? Too far away from me, I think. Oh, a scrapper. That's new. Right, okay, I'm not actually going this way just now, so I'll keep off of that for now. Maybe go there later. Oh, I just realised I've not really got any health stuff again. I thought I'd got in more of this. Obviously not. Oh, what's happening here? Oh, there we go. So there's some sort of battle going on over there. Let's stay away from there for now. Or is that where I'm actually heading towards? Yeah, I'm actually heading over here, so... Okay. These just normal watchers, yeah. He's the only one to survive. Fuck him, man. He's getting absolutely belted. Down you go. Oh no, there's a couple of them. I don't know what these guys do. So let's kill it. Nice.
Not bad.
Oh, he's coming this way. He's coming this way, so... Two of them coming this way. Okay, one of them's gone. I thought he was going this way. Did I get that wrong? Oh, here he comes.
Wherever these machines are made, we could find a way to override them there.
Down you go.
Definitely not scrap.
Alright, not this way.
This must be where the war party got massacred. Such destruction.
Right, a lot of blood, a lot of arrows.
Lots of machines. All controlled by the killers. Maybe the war chief left some... They sent a stampede of them down the slope. The Nora managed to take down a corruptor, but not before the killers used it to send the other machines against them.
These corruptors are pretty mental, to be honest. Talk to the survivor. What are you up to? I just want to talk to you.
Brave! Let us speak!
Speak then, Dram.
The dead and wounded all cleared away. Are there no more Braves or healers here?
Just me. You're hurt. What happened?
I didn't. It's madness out there. War Chief Sona sent me back to report. I'm no good to her like this.
Varl told me that the war chief tracked the killers. Did she find them?
We followed their trail, but again and again they sent corrupted machines to attack us. My wounds started to slow me down, so the war chief sent me back to let others know she hasn't given up the fight.
So, you were here when the war party was ambushed?
I was. I thought after the proving there could be no darker day, but I was wrong. The war chief was delayed gathering the rear guard. Eager for revenge, the Braves in the lead fell into the trap. Dozens lost in minutes. If Sona hadn't arrived and rallied us, no one would have survived.
Varl sent me to look for Sona. Do you know where she is now?
All I can tell you is where we parted. Near the metal tower, southeast of the ruins at Devil's Thirst. Look to the rise behind it with a lone boulder. I'll head for the Embrace and report what I know to Varl and the others. May All Mother lend you strength. You'll need it, going alone.
Stock up on some meds.
These are helpful. Bitter, though. Another signal.
Oh, that's not good at all. Stuck in the water. That probably wasn't the best idea to dive into 2 feet of water. Right, so let's find us some long grass. There are some grazers here. Turkeys, foxes.
That's a machine I can't override. Not until I've learned more.
There's a watch over there.
I must be closing in on the signal. A tall neck. Looks just like Ross described.
What's this?
The signal must be coming from its head. I need to get up there.
I'll be looking at those later. There's a text podcast. Right, so a campfire. Squeeze past there, that's a bit silly. Go. Where I'm trying to go up. a big boy. Right, how am I supposed to...
Those legs look too difficult to climb. I'll have to find another way.
I assume I need to climb up. Talk or something. Uh-oh.
Just stay out of their way for now.
To be honest here, I can probably make quick work of these guys. Fuck it, let's make quick work of it. Oh shit. Oh no! Crushed by what appears to be some sort of friendly giant. That is incredibly disappointing.
Something nearby is sending that signal. I need to find a way up to the Tallneck's head. Looks like I can probably follow this trail up here. Try not to get myself It's too
squashed this
dangerous to
thing.
climb its legs. I'll have to find another way onto its back.
Yeah, he's definitely there we go. So if I follow
Perfect.
Good. Let's head back for now, because I think there's a couple of the Watchers wondering what the fuck's going on. Turns around, it's That's fine. So what I want to do now, there's a little bit of tall grass. Oh shit, let's stay here for now. Follow this trail, I guess?
Look out below!
Shit. A couple of these guys coming to find me. That ain't ideal. Shit. Right, just one more and then I can probably walk about freely for a bit. There we go. So I believe there was only 3. There's one up there, but that's fine. I need to find a way up here. Looks like this way here. Oh, I need to be careful because there's another one here. I don't feel I can get away with this, so here we go.
This should be a good spot for jumping onto the tall neck.
Where is he? Come on. Oh shit. Oh no! That was really stupid of me. That was the worst attempt at doing that. At least I know where I'm going to get back up. It's going to be a long wait to watch him come back round though. Can't believe I fucking did that.
I should be able to jump onto the tall neck from here.
This game's turned into a bit of Shadow the Colossus, huh? Right, so I'm jumping now. There we go.
Okay, time to climb up to its head.
Go. Super Shadow Colossus. Ooh, this one. There we go.
Just give me a moment, and I'll be off your back. Everything along its path, and sends what it sees to other machines.
Jesus Christ. And with that, some extra health and a couple more points. So let's see what I want to unlock now. Chance for extra resources when looting down machines. Strike from above, balanced aim. Let's see. This will actually be quite useful for when I'm sitting in the grass, so I might as well just finish off the first row. That's good, so level 8.
This must be the rise Sona's runner told me about.
How do I get up here?
The war chief stopped here. So where did that old bow has seen a lot of action. No one would have left it willingly. Sona's taken losses. They must have taken a moment to rest. Couldn't have been easy, going on after the ambush. Dressings for wounds. The runner wasn't the only one who got hurt. Might be a blood trail I could follow. I should try my focus. Arrow shards. Tracks. Boots and blood. Looks like Sona and her braves headed for that ridge.
Oh. Corrupted motherfuckers here. I do like that the fireflies give you a hint as to where the tall grass is at night time. Nice wee detail.
A dead sawtooth. Maybe Sona took it out. She could be close.
Oh no. Oh dear.
You're lucky I happened by. One heartbeat more, and that sawtooth would have torn you apart.
Half a heartbeat more and I would have killed it myself. So you're War Chief Sona? Varl asked me to find you.
Has he held the gate?
He has, bravely. I saw him kill a corrupted machine himself. But he worries for you.
Our tribe needs strength, not sentiment. I've tracked some of the killers who struck the Proving. I crave vengeance. Do you?
You have no idea.
Show me then. Lend me your strength. Follow. The killers are just across this ridge, digging the cursed earth. The sin of the ancients is buried in that soil. Corrupter demons.
I know of them. I killed one at Mother's Watch.
A bold claim. I wonder if you'll live up to it. Hours ago, I sent Braves into hiding in the trees below. On my signal, they'll attack. The enemy and their demonic machines outnumber us, but we will have fury on our side.
We could have more than that.
Explain.
That's Blaze. What we used to burn, they used to blast. It's how they dug out this pit.
So we put fire to it and then?
Boom.
Then let us begin.
Whoa, wait. Let's not rush. Give me some time to make an approach. If I end up alerting them, open fire.
All right. Let's see what you can do.
Oh, that was stupid of me. Can I jump back up? Hey. What I wanted to do was equip the fire arrow. There we go. What I want to do now is potentially lure a guy to this thing here.
Well, report.
Just being a stupid cunt.
Someone's out there killing us. Look.
I don't know what you mean. Oh. Don't think I meant to do that.
Taking the high ground.
Oh, is he not dead yet? Nice. There we go. There we go. Boom, headshots. Fire. There we go. I feel like I'm probably the only fucking cunt left. Oh, okay, so that's what they're for.
Strike you!
Didn't have a mistake. Big silly bastard. Looks like someone's coming up here.
Shooting too far.
May my aim be true!
Oh no, I thought I'd already unlocked this, but clearly not. That's pretty frustrating. I don't have enough points. It's fine though.
You down!
Got it? Fucking perfect. Go looting some of these bad boys.
Here comes the rain.
This wasn't all the killers. I counted more at the War Party massacre. If I have to chase their filthy shadows from here to Spear's Reach, I will.
You're hurt. Losing blood.
My health is not your concern.
No one doubts your determination, but you need rest.
She's right, War Chief. Give your wounds time to close.
Val, what are you doing here? I ordered you to hold that gate with your life.
And so I did, until the runner you sent returned with news of his encounter with Aloy and your location. I left the gate well guarded, and my place is here, with you, with our vengeance. Am I not owed that?
Maybe I should have a look around, see if I can figure out where the rest of the killers are.
Do as you wish. Everyone else does.
Mother...
Alright, so let's see what we're finding here. It's still ablaze. I know what I'm looking for. What's this?
Commanders, over the past month, accidental blaze explosions have killed a dozen men. Here in the Ring of Metal, I've taken the precaution of placing our entire stockpile in a covered shelter, safe from stray sparks and lightning, and I've posted guards to control access. I urge you to take similar measures, or suffer the consequences. Supply Master Thrawn, out.
A blaze stockpile inside their base. Sabotage that, and we win. I found something. The rest of the killers are camped inside a ring of metal. Any idea what that means?
Damn them. The Ring of Metal lies in the ruins of Devil's Grief. That ground is taboo. I will return to the matriarchs, beg them to make an exception.
There's no time for that.
Blood spilled calls for blood spilled. If the ground is cursed, then let our vengeance sanctify it.
You blaspheme.
Please, War Chief, break the taboo.
Devil's Grief is a cursed place. But maybe Aloy's secret blessing can protect us. I'll send scouts ahead. Our force will assemble at the cliff above Red Echoes, and launch our attack from there.
Sounds like a plan. See you there.
Right, so Revenge of the Nora. Right. 12, what level am I? Level 9, jeez oh. Another there we go, bandit camp level 7. Let's go for this, and yeah, let's try and complete this. I'd rather just do it by level, because otherwise I'm going to end up being over-leveled for some and under-leveled for others, and that's no use. Nor is it any fun, so let's do this bandit camp for now. Ooh, let's try not to die.
Easy, easy.
Go. Where am I going? Right, so here. Okay, so these are, oh shit, someone's looking for me. Obviously it's raining. For once it's actually not raining here. Okay, so...
Laurel spoke of a bandit camp and some metal ruins. That must be the place there. Best keep an eye out around here.
So at least I can... craft some more stuff. Okay, there's a good few of them. Oh, shit. He's dead. Similarly, let's go for this guy. We're gonna go down. Oh, I might be able to get him. There we go. Through the wall here. There's another guy coming up. I can't really see him that well. I got all these guys. Anyone else? Some turkeys. There's this guy. Oh, the bandit camp alarm. Wait for this to reset. Oh, now he's stopped. A very inconvenient place. Don't know if I'll move again in a second. Maybe I can jump through. No, don't think so. Off he goes. And down he goes. Oh Christ, so there's people coming to see. Must be a guy up here then. I can't even see. See if I can do much for him. Oh shit. I've been spotted. Oh wow, there's a lot of them. good. This allows me to tag some of these.
They're leaving.
Oh shit, I've missed his head. And I've been spotted again. Oh, I've lost all my tags. God's sake, I must have been... I ran too far away. Why do I keep missing? That should be a headshot. There we go. Does he know where I am? Yes.
Haven't you got anything better to do?
The thing is that I'm looting these guys up front, so... How can they see me from so far away? There we go. Boom, headshots. That's the stuff I want. Looks like it should be easy enough. There's another headshot. Oh fuck.
Off you go.
Did he just say, uh-oh? I hope so. Good. Right, back in the hiding spot.
Huh, rain's stopping. Knew it wouldn't last.
A headshot. Alright, let's head down here. Let's see everyone now. Not many guys left. Knew the rain went last, but it's back on again, obviously. Like being in Glasgow.
They're still looking.
I think this one's dead.
There's still a handful of guys. One down. What's this? Oh, a campfire. Okay, so I'm assuming it's red because I can't use it just yet. Let's maybe try and come out here. Don't believe there's any. I'm guessing that's Nil, the guy I'm supposed to be speaking to start this whole thing. Not actually making any progress yet. Oh, someone's coming. Let's go to him. There's a guy in here. I can maybe if I'm. Well, if I got a good enough position, I can maybe kill him, but.
didn't look the same going in.
I was a bit tense. Thought for sure he was gonna start and kill me. That was good. So let's I'm not going to get much. Oh, here we go. So right. Best going back outside now. Here's the frustrating things, I can't see shit. Obviously, shit. He spotted me. Let's run.
You can see them. They can't see you. Rain's not so bad.
Right. to get to this red grass here. The smallest touch.
What?
There we go. How many have I got left? Just the one? Dead.
They must be the bandits' prisoners.
Oh, got one more. Dead. There we go. Nice wee cutscene to end the day.
Seeker, may I speak with you?
You can indeed. Now let's have a wee look. This is what I want, the Carja sharp shot bow, because now my there we go, that's what I want. I can go into the right. What do slings do? A slow firing sling lobs elemental bombs in a large area of effect. Yeah, I wanted that because here we go, so see, I don't think I can probably afford any of this. And that's probably fine.
Calm.
Seeker, would you lower yourself to speak with me?
Saying that. Actually, where's the campfire?
Remember those who have fallen to corruption and slaughter. Show mercy on your right.
Please, may I speak with you?
They're giving up.
I'm glad you came.
You're glad. Why?
Call it a shared interest. And look there, those old rocks. A bandit clan squats on them. Disturb the rocks and they'll come wriggling out. Worms that they are.
Already completed it, mate.
Bandits. Why have they come here?
The Nora are in trouble. Rumors spread like blood. With no braves to guard the border, killers hungry for sport to slip right through. My partner and I shadowed these scum for days. Good trap. Still, I understand. Leave it too long, your fingers itch for the bowstring.
All right.
And we will. We'll stop them. Go ahead and take the lead.
I mean, it's already done. So, they need your help. Although I probably could have been.
Let them sound it and more will come running. It's a gift.
Probably could have done with help.
And if you're the heroic kind who needs a little extra, there's the captives. Feels good, doesn't it? Hold it.
I didn't find your partner.
They killed him. I hardly feel surprised. He was already getting cocky when we carved through the last bandit camp. I thought he and I were agreed. Only enjoy the killing as much as the challenge. No great loss. Nothing in the wilds I can't handle, just me and the voice of our teeth here.
Your bow has a name?
Yours doesn't?
You're not just a traveler. That armor was...
I said a concerned traveler. And I was a soldier. Where the arrowhead passes between armor and skin, that's the place I belong. It's like coming.
Have you ever thought about hunting machines?
No, they don't get that look in their eyes.
We're done here.
Here? I'm afraid so. But we live in... You wouldn't let that infection set in, would you?
Maybe.
If we pass each other by.
Bye. I think that's no other active quests just now. Oh, the whole load of hunting grounds. I can probably do that. Although it isn't really a side quest, is it? It's just a... Right, so it looks like I'm heading up to this next little secret gates. Let's head there.
I'd have to leave something else behind.
Oh, that's fine. Oh, actually, before I go anywhere, let's head back here and sell some shit, because I think I've got a load of stuff that's actually useless for me. That might be worth selling.
I beg you, Seeker. A moment of your time.
Sell. Oh, maybe not then. Oh, actually, no, yeah, resources. Is there anything here that's... Oh, there we go. So this actually tells me what's useful for keeping and what's not. So, used for selling, selling for metal shards. So we'll get rid of them. Get rid of this. Trading with merchants or selling, so we'll keep them. Trading stuff's good. Selling for metal shards, we'll just get rid of all that. Yeah, let's just sell all of them. Anything that can be used for crafting, keep. So there we go. That's a wee bit of space for me now. Couple treasure boxes, that's nice. Special items. Am I able to... I need more rich meat. Can upgrade my quiver though. You know, I'll just upgrade everything I can for now. Why the hell not? Since that's everything upgraded that I can upgrade. And now let's finish this next quest.
This'll help. right.
Oh no. That was pretty silly, mate. Don't kill me.
Mother's crown. Feels more like a military. So many wounded. Tribe's been hit hard. What happened to you, Hunter? Are you all right?
Oh, I'm grateful for this wound. It's a lesson I won't forget. And you should heed it too.
How's that?
I was chasing a galloping grazer, so intent on my prey that I didn't see where I was going. Right to the threshold of a cauldron.
I like the idea that she just ran right into a cauldron.
A cauldron? What's that?
Ah, you're from inside the embrace, so you've never seen one. A cauldron is a sort of door, I guess. No one knows what lies beyond. Some say machines are made inside. Others think they're dens of evil, where the spirits of the metal devils linger. Same thing, I suppose. Whatever they are, they're forbidden.
You mentioned a lesson before. What did that wound teach you?
As I stood before the cauldron, my prey scampered off, and I stared, dumb with wonder. For a moment, I was a child again, wrapped from stories told by hunters at the campfire. I had a powerful desire to see what was inside. That's when the Watcher attacked. Cauldrons are guarded, you see. I barely fought it off, and got the scrape as a reminder. There's a reason the matriarchs forbid those places, and not just because they're dangerous. We weren't meant to see what's inside. I'll never waver again. This scar will see to that.
But for a moment you felt something. A sense of discovery. Are you so sure that's a bad thing?
Has to be, right? Or I wouldn't have been punished.
Where can I find this cauldron?
My point is, you shouldn't.
Then describe the place I should avoid.
You're a clever one. But not so clever as to heed my warning, I see. Fine, you're grown. I can't stop you. It's dead north of here, past the red drifts, built into the side of a mountain. Just remember, I told you to stay away.
They say she fought bravely. Here she is. They made her a seeker. Come here, girl. Let's have a look at you. The girl with the mark of a seeker. The Sentinel saw you coming.
You're Maria. Varl told me you'd know the way to Meridian.
The Karja capital. West will take you to it, but their soldiers will stop you long before you get there.
They can try.
No, what I mean is there's a Karja fort that guards the pass between east and west. Word is, the Karja have sealed the gate out of fear of the corrupted machines infesting our sacred land.
So if I clear out the corrupted machines, they'll open the border?
I suppose. But I can't spare any braves to help you.
Who said I needed help?
You'll clear the valley, all by yourself.
I'm good with a bow.
For your sake? Better than good, I hope.
How far has the corruption spread?
I've seen it myself in machines at the head of the valley, and there's been word of corrupted machines in the south, too. Whatever the corruption is, it doesn't just affect machines. It burns flesh and sickens the injured.
Do the corrupted machines have any weaknesses?
Fire seems to affect them more than ordinary machines. A small mercy. This is a curse only the goddess can lift.
Unless we find out what's behind it and put a stop to it.
The matriarchs have spoken, Aloy. All we can do is fight, and pray to the goddess.
No prayers necessary.
So I'll find this Karja fort to the west? And beyond that, Meridian?
Yes, the Karja call the place Day Tower. It's not far from the Forsaken Village.
What Forsaken Village?
It had a name once, not that it matters now. I was born there.
What happened to it?
The war. The Karja destroyed in one of their red raids. I was 15 at the time. I got away, others weren't so lucky. The Nora withdrew to this place, Mother's Crown. Relinquished our claim on the valley. Even now, with the war behind us, we've left the valley be. A kind of buffer between the Sundom and our sacred land.
Mother's Crown guards the edge of the sacred land, right? So do you see a lot of foreigners here?
Yes. Not here in the village itself, of course, but in the valley beyond. Since the war ended, foreigners have been allowed in the valley, and Nora can trade with them, if they choose. It's a kind of in-between place, neither foreign nor sacred land. If you're curious, visit Hunter's Gathering. It's little more than a heap of dingy shelters and tents, but foreigners use it as a way station.
Sounds like a place where I could find out more about Meridian. So you're in charge of the defenses here?
Mother's Crown defends itself. During the war, it survived 15 assaults, broke 3 invasions. We will endure.
Trying to live up to glorious pasts has a way of getting people killed.
You wouldn't know this, but I won the proving the year I ran. Like you, I started off behind, had to find a shortcut. I barely made it, crossed the finish line with a broken ankle.
This isn't the proving, Maria. This is real.
You missed my point. Getting posted to Mother's Crown? It was the boon I requested. My prize for winning. Trying to live up to the glory of the Nora hasn't killed me yet. But if it had...
I should be going.
All right. Be careful.
How can you tell if the machine's been corrupted? Well, you'll know.
Next time, I'll remember what the matriarchs decreed.
The High Matriarchs will find out who slaughtered our people. Who will have to...
Snow. It's not getting any warmer out here.
Quite a bit of land undiscovered so far. Right, let me unlock this one because I actually tried to do that in the last little mission, but ended up forgetting that I hadn't unlocked it. So let's have a look at our quests. So we've got level 12, what level am I? Level 10? Level 10, so if you look at our quests, don't have any. There's a cauldron Sigma. Keep that as the active then. So, I think that's probably a good point to take a wee break. I think I might go get some early dinner, chill out for a wee bit, and then I might come on again later on at maybe about 7 o'clock to continue playing Horizon Zero Dawn. Hopefully see you tonight.